As you can see, I've got Franky Ramsey here with me now. Welcome, Franky, to the Banter Towers broom closet. I'm sorry you had to get stuck in the broom closet. You've come all the way from America to be stuck in a little room. But yeah, I just let everyone know. Franky he has his Facebook page, Franky Two Gunz Beard, and he also has his own what have you got? Club? Sorry, was that what you say? The club? Excellent.
Yes.
Now I know he's got his the Franky T-shirt on there. Is that one of your club T-shirts, or is that just a?
Oh no, Frankenstein is just my. I just kind of have that infatuation. So
Fair enough, because
almost everything ends up with a club logo with him on it.
Well, because
like this is my wallet.
Yeah, so, I mean, you've even got Frankenstein as your main logo. I'll bring it on to show everyone. We can have a look at this. I think it's a fantastic logo, buddy. Yeah, there you go, mate. There's your logo. It's a cool looking logo. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, we started out trying to come up with an official logo. Like you're saying, over there behind me was one of the first ones, so you can see it's drastically changed. Actually, I did that one behind me, and then about 4 weeks later, I saw that one as a PDF file out there. They'd taken the beard off of it and just had a regular Frankenstein. I was like, wow, it's that easy to steal something. I better make it harder to duplicate.
Right there, me, yeah.
Yeah, so I came up with this one through a series of filters and beard designs, and then we got it changed into a vector image. And after that, it was doing good. Now everybody recognizes it.
Yeah, fantastic.
It's a little harder to duplicate.
Yeah. Did you draw the old one? Did you draw that, or was that like another, thing off the computer, the one that's behind you on the wall there?
No, I drew that one. I do a lot of the artwork. Actually had a scholarship to go to an art institute, but I never went.
Oh, wow.
Ended up going in the military instead. So
fair play to that, buddy. And respect to you for that. I'll bring the other one on so they can see because this is your main one, the side facing one, but you've also got a front facing one as well. So I'll let everybody see that.
Yeah, and the idea behind that one was to have a little more color and stuff in it. So when we do like a colorized shirt, that one will stand out a little bit more.
Yeah,
but it doesn't cross over that well as a black and white. Like in vinyl. So
right,
yeah,
okay.
It'll be like a screen print.
Right, and you've got I mean, you're well into your clubs because is it you that's got the tattoo? You've got the tattoo of the.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's the. Let's see. Go this way.
There we go. Yeah, can see it there.
That's the side-facing Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And then over here is the Lady Gunner's image.
Yes, nice one.
For the ladies' side of the club.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're repping it there, mate. You can't deny that, can you? You're repping it there.
Yeah.
So, what you got you into this Franky Two Gunz Club? Can you tell us a bit about what set you off on this, and what the club's about?
It was probably, I'd say, 4 or 5 years ago when we first started out with all the beard stuff, and slowly started making some friends. At that time, there was a group. And I'm trying to remember it was Bearded Rebel. I don't know if you ever remember them. And it kind of broke up, but out of that group, I made a lot of friends and started populating my own little group there, Franky Two Gunz Beardkin. And that turned into the club itself. So the club itself was only started in 2019. But the other stuff's already been in the making for a while. And I went to my first beard competition in Salt Lake. What year was that, babe? Probably, I'd say two and a half years ago.
Okay, yeah.
And that was the Salt Lake Oktoberfest with the Salty Saints.
Nice one.
And it was a real eye opener to the beard world. You'll never be the same. If you haven't been to a beard competition, you got to go.
Yeah, you do have to go. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant. My wife just said 2018. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so very, very short time in the actual competing
Yeah.
area, but with the Facebook stuff, I kind of blew up pretty fast. So
Fair enough. Well, you got to start somewhere, haven't you? Whether it's 20 years ago or last week or whatever, it doesn't really matter. Do what you got to do.
yeah,
And so, what was the ethos of, like, say, what's the ethos of the club? I know it's a beard club, but you've got to. I assume you stand for something, mate.
yeah. Well, we stand for just like I was saying earlier when we were talking, and that was that the beard is a common denominator,
Hmm.
and but that part of it is only the part that joins us together, and it kind of crosses over into all the different areas, religion, um, colors of your skin, ladies, whatever, the
Yeah.
beard pulls us all together.
Yes.
And it, the one story I remember was when I was in Vegas and we were there. I'm trying to remember. I think it was a friend's birthday party. So we went there and stayed. And during that time period, there was a lot of stuff that was going on in the Muslim world. And there was a gentleman that was walking through with his wife there at the casino. And he just had this beautiful black beard. But because of the clothes that he was wearing, everybody was staring at him and he looked really down in the face.
Yeah.
And I looked at him and I went like this with my beard. And I went like this to him.
Yeah.
And the smile lit up his face.
Fantastic.
You know? And so it's a good thing, that we're doing out there.
Yeah.
And our club's trying to do it from a nonprofit point
Yeah.
that we'll start raising some money for nonprofits. And
Yes.
we did our first beard competition this year, and that was a nonprofit event. And we're just looking forward to tapping into helping some people out, locally in the
Okay.
chapters, but overall, wherever we can.
Yeah. Fantastic stuff. So, how many members have you got roughly in Two Gunz?
Well, some chapters are a little bigger. We have 5 chapters right now.
5 chapters. I
Uh,
didn't know that. I didn't know that, mate.
yeah, it's going to be growing a little more. We have Michigan, Wisconsin, Arizona, New Mexico, and Utah. And some of our Phoenix members are moving to Texas, so they'll be opening up a chapter
Oh,
when they get down there.
okay. Excellent stuff.
So,
I know you have links with the kind of the fire department as well, don't you? With your merch and stuff like that, or is that just a separate? The kind of.
that Fire Team Designs.
Yes. Yeah.
So Fire Team Designs is the ones that are designing our merchandise for us. And the awesome part of that is they created an online store for us. So we don't have to carry a bunch of merchandise,
Yeah.
and we can kind of get the designs made out the way we want. And they basically crank them out almost like a one-off, but on a little larger scale.
Yeah, that's cool. That, yeah. Otherwise, like you say, you've got to buy. You want one design of t-shirts, and you'd have to buy like 7 in medium, 7 small, 7 large, 7 extra large. You just end up with
Yeah,
stockpiles of all kinds of stuff. It's good that you can kind of,
yeah.
I want one, and I'm whatever size, and go for it that way. So, what
And
about your merch? Show? Is that available to the general public out there, like myself? Can I go onto these websites and check them out, or is it only for the members of the club?
no, it's for everybody. And we'll be slowly, trying to make it more popular for everybody to see. I'm advertising it a little bit in Franky Two Gunz Beard Kin right now. But the only things that you wouldn't be able to buy would be our actual back patches
Yeah, the club
that we would
patches.
have for our vests. So you have to be a member for at least 3 months before we give you those.
Fair enough, mate. So
So
what's the website for the merch? Where would you find that? I'll put that on the screen.
Fireteamdesigns.com should be able to pull it up pretty easily.
It's great meeting you, Frankie. Like I say, we know each other through clubs and that. It's good to meet different people from all around the world. You know what I mean? Being able to do things like this, I'm chatting to you from across the water. I'm over there in the UK. You're over there in America. And like you said before, basically, I like the mug as well. the real only starting kind of point we had is we've both got big furry faces, innit? Do you know what I mean? But
Yep.
yeah, you find out that the camaraderie between people who are never likely to meet, because of distances or whatever like that, we can sit together and we can have a chat and we can enjoy each other's company. So it's a really good thing, and I do like it when you see people who setting up groups as you have done there, like Frank, the Two Gunz Beardkin, just helping other people get together and meet up, and just enjoy other bearded guys' company. Like I say, the beard is just I suppose in a way, I don't want to say it's a byproduct because it's a strong part of all of us, our beards, but it's just
Yeah.
one of them things that happen to be the kind of the initiating factor. So I just think it's a wonderful thing. So I've got a shout out to beards and and how they bring in the world closer together,
Yeah.
bringing us all together. And like you said, with that the person in with the Muslim attire on, people were kind of a bit aback and kind of give him a bit of a wide berth, and I'm sure, like you say, he was feeling a bit out of sorts and all that. And you just give him a quick wee smile and a thumbs up and just said, "Yeah, beard's cracking, mate." And you brought a smile to his face. Just made his day probably there, and that's fantastic. And that's just all because we got a bit of face for. But not just that. It's the quality of your character that you actually did that. Do you know what I mean? You watched out and thought, this guy, he may look different. He may look different. He may wear different clothes to what I wear, but at the end of the day, he's still a human being, and he's still got his face fur going on. So you showed him some respect and showed him some love. So fair play to you for doing that, mate. Well done.
Yeah. And I think that a lot of that's I've been on, the end of the spectrum where we had people looking at me and judging at me for different things throughout my life,
Yeah.
So it's
I mean, you mentioned before you were in the military. Do you talk about that for a minute? Where did you serve and what force were you in?
I did a pretty short stint. So I did my enlistment and that was it.
Oh, okay.
But it was in Wiesbaden, Germany.
Right.
And it was actually right before the wall came down.
Yes, right.
So that was still considered a tour of duty that was equal to that of like going to Korea or something.
Yeah.
Now it would probably be like a holiday. So
Yes. Yeah. Have you not been over since the walls come down? Then have you not seen the place since?
no, I haven't.
No.
I'd sure like to. I looked up to see if a couple of the old haunts were still there, and they're still there.
Yeah. Right,
So
fair play to that.
I guess a good beer place never goes down. So, but yeah, there was a couple little clubs there that were popular at that time, and they're still around. So,
Oh, that's good.
but,
Yeah, nice one. So,
yeah,
did you tell me whereabouts you're based in America? I can't remember if I asked you that, and if it I apologise.
I just moved to Utah.
Utah,
So
Utah Saints.
I'm in Logan, which is on the Wasatch Mountain Range, and that's way up north in Utah. So about 10 minutes drive, and I'd be in Idaho.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm way up. I'm not like as far southwest in Utah as most people like normally think of.
All right. Well, I
So
mean, you're talking to I haven't got a clue myself.
yeah, well, it's the difference on you know 4 or 5 feet of snow or complete warm winters.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
But
Like you say, the size of America. I mean, you can fit the whole of the UK into basically one state of America. Do you know what I mean? We're that tiny compared to you lot over there. You've got a long way to. You've got a lot of space to cover.
yeah, before that, I lived 21 years on the Navajo reservation.
Oh, did you?
So my wife's Navajo. I have children that are half white and half Navajo. And so there's a lot of my life was spent there. And that's what I mean that you find out how it feels to be different
Yeah, yeah, you
because I was different there.
right.
So,
Wow.
um, and so it's a good thing though,
Yeah,
it
I,
really is.
I know it's like you say your religious belief. You don't really say that, but you kind of follow a Navajo tradition. I mean, is your wife, is she kind of very spiritual in that kind of the sense from the Navajo side of it?
No, I mean, she knows what her culture is, but her side of the family is more Christian.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah,
So yeah,
that's cool.
so they uh, actually hold some church services and stuff like that when they do their yearly horse trail rides. So
Yearly
yeah,
horse trail ride. That sounds cool. What's that about? What's a yearly horse trail ride?
um, babe, about how many miles do they ride on that thing? 15 miles or so? Yeah, 15, 16 mile horseback ride up through the mountains and trees and stuff. And
Yeah, I bet some beautiful
then they
scenery.
come down and have a home cooked meal ready for them, which is traditional Navajo meal. It's usually mutton stew or something like that.
Oh, fantastic. Great, yeah, great outback sort of food. A bit of a stew going
Yeah,
out. Yeah, brilliant. That sounds amazing. I mean, I can't ride a horse, so I won't be out there. But I bet there's some out on the trails. I bet it's a beautiful thing to do. Beautiful thing to
it
experience.
is. It's really beautiful out there. I'll always miss it, but you know, the me and my wife really like to travel, so that's part of the beard competition stuff too. Is it's fun to be able to go to new places and
Yes,
see new kinds of people,
yes,
and it's always a growth thing, you know.
excellent. Yeah,
So
yeah. So you say, are you going to start doing some beard competitions? Did you say before through the?
yeah, June 5th is the first one that I'll be in this year, and that's the unknown beardsman competition in Salt Lake,
Okay,
and I'll be judging in that one. So
is that where you're giving your the sign?
yeah.
Fancy.
So and then after that, I'm going to try to hit up everything that's basically within a 3 to 5 hour drive of where I'm at. So
Wow, can be busy. I mean, we're just getting back to normal now with all this COVID issue. So, there could be quite a lot out there. Could be quite a busy time for you in your beard. Don't tire it out, buddy. You got to
yeah,
look after it.
yeah, and I got both my shots in,
Yeah.
and had some tests done here not too long ago because I had a little cold, just so that work could feel better that I didn't have anything and
Hmm.
came up clean. So everybody that's out there that's getting sick, God bless you. Hope you get better.
Yeah, cuts. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Some people are down with it terribly, so all my best to them and to the families if they're suffering. Uh,
Yeah, we lost some family to it this year, so
yeah. Oh, sorry to hear
it was
that.
tough.
Hmm.
Tough.
Frankie, what I will say, if you want to, please feel free to kind of leave a messages on my page. In fact, or send me some links and I can tag it. I'll tag it to my YouTube channel as well for your
Okay.
clubs, and also on my Facebook pages. You got after more members, or if anyone wants to join you, put some information out there for them, buddy, and they can come and find you that way and reach out to you that way if they want to do.
Okay. Do you have what other social medias do you use?
Well, I go
As
out
Carl Sullivan.
as Carl's Bearded Banter. As Carl Sullivan, I've got a Facebook page, but I've got the Facebook Club, Private Beards, and Banter Towers, and obviously Carl's Bearded Banter YouTube. I am setting up. I've got a website that I've set up, but it's not work. It's not fully operational yet. So you send me information, and I'll put a link onto that so people can come and find you there if you want to, mate. I'll do that for you. But like, I'm just finding my
Awesome.
ways with the website. I'm not the most technical person when it comes to computerized sort of stuff. You know?
I'm learning, and
Yeah,
I'm having learned by fire, I guess is the way
yeah,
to say it.
trial by fire.
The,
But well, you see, you
yeah,
when you
the
run
last
a
beard competition we had was definitely that. We tried to use Facebook as a platform, and Facebook just really isn't ready for that kind of volume yet, you know. And
Oh
it
yes.
practically just crashed. So we had to switch over on the fly to YouTube, and that did just fine. It handled everything.
So as you said before, mate, you do have a ladies kind of chapter or a side to the club as well. Is there a page that any ladies out there interested can come and look at their stuff and see what you're all about?
Just the Lady Gunners page.
Okay, I'll leave information to that under the in the comments as well. It's Two Gunz Lady Gunners. For them that can't see it, it should be coming up on here somewhere now as well. So for any ladies, go and check it out. Frankie, this was like say. I mean, this was. I don't normally do it like this when I interview people. I normally kind of, I'll do a video chat first, just to kind of break the ice, and just so we can kind of sum each other up and know what we're all about. But with you, it kind of went in because of the time difference. I know, like for me, it's 6:05 in the evening, and for you, what's it? It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, is it?
11 a.m.
11. So we have to work it out, and through the week, it's different with working and sort of stuff like that. So, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's been wonderful speaking to you, and I think we'll have to do it now. We know each other pretty well, I think. We'll have to do it again sometime. We'll get more of a structured conversation going on. But for your time and effort, I would love to send you one of my special Carl's Bearded Bantered Gold Stars. Now, only the people I come on, I have an interview with and I enjoy the interview, get these gold stars. So they are very, very rare,
Awesome.
very esteemed. So if you send me your address, mate, I'll send you one of them out. And I'll send you a few of my other stickers and a pin badge out for Carl Bearded for my
All right.
other pages, mate. So I appreciate you coming and joining us, and I appreciate all you're doing, kind of in the bearded world, and getting communities, getting people together as a community. Should I say? That's what you're doing, and that's what we appreciate, and that's what respect to you for doing that, buddy.
Yeah, and can I say one more thing real quick?
Of course you can, yeah.
So for anybody who is watching, my open challenge for you is to go out there and do one good thing for one person today with no expectation of a thank you, and see how much better you feel.
That's
So
yeah. Do you know what would be good, that mate? If people who see this, wherever they may see it, go out there and do that one good thing, and leave some comments leave the comments on the page for it as well, and let us know what you've been up to. Just share the joy, share the love. Beautiful message there. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for everyone for checking in. Ladies and gentlebeards, I'll see you later. Toodles.
bye bye.